What rights, if any, did serfs have under serfdom? Breaking news from the medieval world. The question on many minds today is about the rights of serfs during the era of serfdom in Europe. As people seek to understand this complex social system, let's clarify what rights, if any, these individuals had. Serfs were legally unfree and tied to the land they worked. This meant they could not leave their estate without permission from their lord. However, they did have some limited rights within this framework. One key right was the ability to cultivate specific plots of land for their own needs. This allowed them to grow food and sustain their families. Serfs could also pass on these holdings to their heirs, ensuring that their families could continue to farm the land. Additionally, they were entitled to protection from their lord. This meant that the lord had a responsibility to ensure their basic safety and security. Importantly, serfs could not be arbitrarily evicted from the land they worked on. Another aspect of serfdom included customary rights. These rights allowed serfs to access common resources such as woodlands and pastures. These resources were vital for their survival and daily living. However, serfs faced many obligations as well. They owed labor services, payments, or a portion of their produce to their lord. Unlike slaves, serfs could not be sold independently of the land. Their legal status tied them to the estate, meaning if the land changed ownership, the serfs went with it. In terms of legal protections, serfs had fewer rights than free peasants but were not considered slaves. While they could not be punished as harshly as slaves, their personal freedom was severely restricted. In summary, serfs had rights primarily related to land use and customary protections, but they lacked freedom of movement and were subject to their lord's authority. Understanding these dynamics helps us appreciate the social structure of medieval Europe and the challenges faced by serfs in their daily lives.